I continued my burrito streak last night and cooked down a bunch of. I browned some chicken drumsticks and then cooked it down in chicken stock. And then, on my dad's advice, made like a mole sauce. So it was like a little bit of chicken stock and a chipotle pepper with like the adobo sauce, a bit of garlic, a bit of clove, cinnamon, a tiny bit of dark chocolate, and what is this? What else? A little bit of salsa and everything, and then shredded all the chicken and then stirred in the sauce. And before I stirred in the sauce, I tried to taste it. And I didn't think chipotles were that hot. Like, I think they're a smoked jalapeno, right? So I took one little spoonful. I took like one little tiny taste, and I was like, whoa, that was hot. And then, of course, proceeded to mix like the entire, like 3/4 of a cup of sauce into the chicken and stirred it all up. And then proceeded to have like one of like the 3 to 5 spiciest experiences in my life, where I not only had the first burrito, but then went back for a second burrito and ate that as well. And the second one was so hot that I was like, I can't even eat this anymore. Like, my mouth is so toasted that I'm like taking like swigs of milk halfway through the second burrito, even to get through it. Cooled my mouth down and then ate the rest of the burrito. And then ate an ice cream sandwich to cool down my tummy. And just like, was just incapacitated the rest of the night. And then obviously woke up this morning at like, I like half woke up at 5:15 and fully woke up at 6:15. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm up for the day now. It's crazy, man. I've never actually given it to myself like that before. Okay, so there's gonna be some breaks along the way in the quest for all my buddies. What does he want? He wants courage, right? Okay, before that, let's get on to our, let's make our daily dumpling. So stupid. Oh. Absolutely toasted myself. It's worth it. It tasted amazing. I could have blended it a little bit better. There's like 1 or 2 bites where the garlic and the clove were a bit too strong, and the chocolate in different bites. So I could have like really grilled it in the. I could have really given it the business in the magic bullet a little more. But otherwise, like, I don't know how it got so spicy. Like, I put like a pinch of red chili flakes in it, like red chili pepper, and then one whole chipotle, and then like a tablespoon and a half of the sauce, and it's just lights out, man. It was crazy. I don't know my money. I got my money back. Nice. Okay, so I'm at the point now where I'm sort of like in this struggle of what to do for all of these archetypes. I think from like my discussions with that guy yesterday, who's hilariously named Stupid on YouTube, I probably will maybe spend some. This is a really easy game to grind in. You just run around killing people without having to get into combat, which is a very, very smart idea for them. Because I really do want to see a lot of these like end game archetypes. I would like to at least get all my guys to them. I'm not sure it's gonna happen. I'll see where I'm at the end of the month before the Louis thing. I got 3 weeks left, 3 and a bit. All right, we're here to help. Well, what's wrong? You look rough, mate. Everyone looks rough under a sky like this. Let's get on to the job details, huh? You know, Night Prowler, Shady Club, sometimes been using the place to make under-the-table deals for igniters. It's a merchant fat cat that's pulling the strings, of course. Rich as a king and fond of a drink or 10, if you catch me. Made a fortune selling igniters on the black market. So right when he's leaving the club, riding high off his latest deal, that's when I come up from behind and snap his neck. Go for the neck, huh? Wait, no, hold on. You're just gonna kill him? What the hell are you thinking? What am I thinking? You know just as well as I, don't you, Basilio? Someone's gotta kill people like him, and right now, that's me. Boy, don't tell me all the murders we've been hearing about. You were the one behind those murders? I was. I killed them all. Vinny, why would you... After you two ran, the experiments just got worse. Told us they couldn't afford to burst us running away, had to wear us out proper. Friends make corpses day after day, endless pain, hour after hour, and so they told us we ought to be thankful. Said, at least you pieces of shit can be useful somehow. They tossed me down the chasm with the corpses too, but I survived. A power growing inside me. The power to tear the sons of bitches living large on the igniter-born prophets limb from bloody limb. Sounds like fate, don't it? I thought you of all people understand, Basilio. I'm trying to make the world a better place. That's your right to hate him, but... So, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I can't be a part of this. You were the first of us to make it out. Look at you, dressed up for your high society. Where'd you come from, huh? Where's your family? Fidelio alive? I know he... Hey, Vinny. Get away from me. Don't you ever show your face no more. You're no family of mine. You're nothing to me, pal. What the hell do I do? I get how he feels. I do. So much that it hurts. But murder is murder. None of this makes any damn sense anymore. If Del were here, he'd tell me what to do. You have to think and find your own answer. That's easy to say, but what the hell am I supposed to do, huh? Me and Del, we would have died in there. Day after day, that pain was killing us. There wasn't a day in there I didn't think about killing all the bastards behind the igniters. But still, I can't just go around the city killing everyone I want. That's wrong, right? What do I do? Vincenzo's not backing down from this, I can tell. Hey, what would you... never mind, you're not Del. Can't ask you to tell me what to do. But when I got my own answer for Vincenzo, you'll stand with me, yeah? When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, pal. I can sense Basilio with conflict and a firm trust in me. We're a boring level up. Hey, give me some time to think, huh? For today, let's go back. Forget about it. Hey, forget about it. It's funny, this is all the relics, right? But I'm only at 6? Oh. Sky might look a fright, but flying through it shouldn't be a problem. Just leave it to me. You two, have you found anything else that seems a bit, you know, garlicky? I mean, relic-y? Handed over the relic object we picked up during our travels. Galika always is always involved in these things. It's not necessarily the case with other people. So it was a relic then. That makes 8 now, right-ho? Oh my god, yes. Any one of those is so welcome. What? This is the last one, right? Well, true, but... I'm sorry, the truth is all the relics we had were stolen. What? Only the relics? They only stole the relics, nothing else? Correct. All my other schematics and prototypes are safe and sound. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember it wasn't locked. No doubt that was when they seized their chance. All the relics we found so far are gone. Did you have any idea who might have taken them? If I had to say, I felt like someone was watching me. Maybe this is his old father or mentor figure. So someone might have been watching. Right, we didn't hear any sound in the garage? But who would steal relics of all things? What's the gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off you. Maybe they know something about the purpose? That might be our worst case scenario, if they stole them with the intent of using them. Though I can't say for certain. If the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be... If my inkling's correct, then this is a problem I have to solve by myself. As a man of science and a scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty. No. Shinji, Galika, I beg you, can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on guard duty out front of the recruitment center. If your relative mission is to defeat Louis, then mine is to close the case on these relics alone and for all. Once and for all. So please, help me solve this. What are those relics? What are those relics really? Sorry, but can the explications wait? I'll tell you once we get the relics safe in hand. How about? Well, look at the dragon. It looks like a dragon carving on that tank behind him over his left shoulder. I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. What do you say? Perhaps all my failures should not have been in vain, eh? I can sense his gratitude and deep trust, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Increase the number of plants that we harvest in the plant culture chamber by 1. Okay, but that takes a day. It's not worth it. Well, I'll leave the guardsman in your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes out. I'll be ashing around the town's other exits. It's like a late game thing to do. Like stats, like the flat MP and HP are like the last possible thing you do. You do bonds, and then you do royal virtues, and then you do AE XP. 2 divine light. This guy's giving me that's $10,000 worth of gear. I heard reports that had contact with it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they do these. I guess because they want people to go check out everything. They're kind of added into the mechanics. So anything today? A little cooldown, nice. Okay, so in that case, one thing I forgot to do yesterday was to go check my food in the pantry. That's not the biggest deal. Most of the stuff that's actually good, you don't get from the pantry. Okay, the mushroom today. Plus 200 is sometimes generally plus 100 to everyone. You obviously see as more value, but if you look at the last few dungeons, like 2 of the party members basically bear the entire brunt of using mana. Basically, it was Juna. No, sorry, it was Yufa and what's her name, and the main character. Okay, so let's take a look at these quests after return. Grand Trad. That's it. So I got 2 things to do in Grand Trad. So let's go to the recruitment center, talk to this dude. I was looking at my like last week or 2 of Twitch titles, and it's been really funny to look at the theme of me always being convinced I'll somehow be free of this game, and just never be free of this game. It's always like, surely I'm done now, right? Or on my final march, or here we go, just finishing the game. Just the most deluded person on the planet. Where's this guy? Yeah, we're trying to track down a thief. We're certain he made his way through here. A thief, you say? Well, this is a big city with more people than anyone can count. We'll do our best to patrol, but we just don't have the manpower to chase down every crook. But I have to say, I'm surprised people as famous as you be searching for a culprit yourself. That reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know that Canada Jin? Real shifty bloke? Well, he's been wandering around muttering about something about a relic. A relic? Then Jim was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where he went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. It struck me as quite odd. He said it for the mine, so if we hurry, we might still be able to catch him. Okay, I guess we'll do that today. I do really enjoy days like this, or several days of rain like this, where there's just like, I don't know, it's hard to say, but like that sound of like a truck driving by on a wet road is just sort of, I really like that sound. It feels like quintessentially urban or something, I don't know. It's got like a really rich, thick sound to it. Look in your face. Tell me, have you found it? Here you go. Hand over the rusty greatsword to the man. It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here. I might polish it. Oh, this guy's gonna help us out. Ooh. Wow, it's so shiny now and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, this was created well after the War King's time. It's something else entirely. I think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth, and I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they see me now. If you just stayed home and tended the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say. It's probably time to give up my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. Where did that come from? Come to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and its efforts changed the world. And here's something doing the same thing, standing right before me. Perhaps the legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all. Thank you, Shinji. You give me hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and when I've saved enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, I promise you a reward. Please don't be modest. It's yours. Wow, that's now the last one. That's so weird. It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need a journey like ours, wouldn't you say? You say you're on a journey too? Well, perhaps one day you will stumble on the legendary greatsword. If you do, I hope you'll come show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, oh future king. Okay, let's do a little... No one's using the warrior currently, so I'll just compare and contrast from this. 400 attack. Got a bunch of swords, didn't I? So this is organized by attack power. Damn. So it's the same. Increases the MP cost and strength of synthesis. That's actually very good. But it's the same as this one. This is the one I bought. This is arguably better. But actually, I haven't even really ever noticed if the hex actually works. Okay. The Relic Thief appears to be the candidate Jin. He'll try to disrupt our rhythm with charm, hex, and skills that lower our accuracy. When low on health, he'll try to recover, so I want to take him out quickly. So this is 7.5. So this is the easiest thing currently, followed by this at 8. Yeah, okay. So charm, hex. But what do I want to use for this? This is kind of interesting because this is like legitimately total overkill. I need rank 5 for Pen Patra, cure status items for all allies. Okay, this will do. And I'll jack him up to 5. What was that too much? Nice. Okay. So jack him up. Jesus. Hazy Moon Nightblade, what is that? Deals medium physical slash damage to all enemies. Any enemies with ailments are hit as though weak to this skill. That is incredible. I have to be a little careful on how much Magla I use here. Gotta find some ways to... Why did I give him... Oh yeah, I opened up a bunch of things for him. What did I give him? Which things give ailments? They don't really work. It's almost like he needs to synergize with someone else. That's good. This is weakness. Lightning. Electric dodge. Okay. I'll work on this one later. That's pretty cool. And then who else are we using? Juna. Probably using Heisme Basilio, right? Yufia. She's still a level. Fine. And he needs something here. $16,000. This is crazy. Where did he get this from? Berserker? Must have. Both these are really good. I'm not sure how much these I want to actually spend. I wonder you do these if it gives you the archetype animation. It must, right? I'm not going to spend any money. I actually need to save my stuff, so I should be fine. Some of these are crazy good though. Like this one, obviously. 8,000 though. I can't afford that. I can't afford that right now. My insides are so under a siege right now. I can't even explain it. Let me slurp up some. Let me slurp up a little Magla here. Take it. Ain't that a town crier battling? Mighty strange how you seem to favor that prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on, damn sanctus bastard? Oh, hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I have thoughts of, I might lend a church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone. Let me tell you, this is a citizen's country. The prince is not your enemy by any means. That's it. Any enemy of Louis is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of there, you damn cheat. Jesus. Oh, for goodness sake. I figured this would happen, but here's really no getting through to them. Balance supporting is for dear life. Alright, good luck, buddy. So I don't want to give him... I'm going to wait on that. And then, pardon me, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're on 4 trips to the bathroom today by 11 a.m. Everything's fine. We're doing just great. Life is just terrific. 4. Once every hour for the past 4 hours. Roughly speaking. Oh. Oh. Okay. We're getting ring to fire currently sitting here. Oh, stupid spicy burritos. Does anyone else get like sort of like a berserk feeling sometimes when they're eating, where like they just have to finish, even though it's like against every single form of wisdom that you have going on for you? It's kind of what's happening to me right now. That's what happened to me last night. It's like it seems like once a week I just like go like stupid for food, and like force myself to finish like an entire small tub of Haagen-Dazs or like a second spicy burrito and all these things that like it seems to coincide both days with me being alone overnight. Like it seems to be like I just like go ballistic. Like I'm not like I don't have like any other substance vices currently. So I guess that's my vice. It's just absolutely assault my own stomach lining. Oh, I did this Friday night too. I need a Lord of the Lake. Okay, so Queen's Honey Jar and Gauntlet Shrooms are off the menu. One's fine. This is fine too. Did I make 2? Make 3? 5 of these is fine. Oh. The less you make, the more that the +1 is valuable. Right? Okay, so what, I don't really think, honestly, that I need to put any work into building up courage and wisdom. I'm just going to get it naturally. So, I either pray. Downstairs, we can't do anything, right? There's no Basilio's quest here. Let's double check the follower menu. So let's plant something then. Let's pop the Hero's Jeweled Root Seed in. This is the nice one. Make sure to moisten the soil with some water before sowing the seeds. Also, these ones like a lot of light, so keep the soil covering them minimal. Tend to plants with warmth and care. Spend some time planting seeds with Galika. I'll check back later to see how they are. So does that mean I lose the seed? I did it at some point. At least I did it for 2 and not 1.
武力で一気に逆転を狙う者も当然現れる。だが、ジンダルスの場合は少々事情が変わってくる。ジンがニューラスから奪ったものを取り返すため、凱旋者は彼の前に立ちはだかる。
あんなのジンしかねえ。
It's Jin and his King Scarlet. Hoist that scoundrel over to our runner, would you? Please, we need those back for the sake of peace in this country. Why does this guy have a gauntlet runner? Whatever the case, we cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. Yufa's starting to pop off. Look at this creepy. Is he an idiot? He's got a decadent fur lining color. It's a nice jacket. Coat. For revenge from a boy. Casual 3750. I like that. Now, does this guy have anything to steal? Here's the first thing to learn. Guess I get to start the battle the fun way. Spamming steal and retry. Oh darn, I guess I'll have to try again. Don't mind me to spamming steal. I'm just using game mechanics. Oh, did that work? I don't know what his equipment is, but it's supposed to be bad. Okay, we got a Fortune God's Abacus. Let's go. Okay. Mercenary Pikeman and a Mercenary Mage. So I guess we toast the dudes. Let's ramp up here a little bit. I feel like he's gonna be one of those guys who's just not weak to anything. 2 to 4 medium magic electric damage to one enemy. Extreme ice damage to all enemies. Okay, start doing some testing here. Have I seen this one yet? The Elite Summoner ones are way weirder. I guess these are all just like... Oh, like reference to other ones in their games or something? These are bad. Heavy light magic to one enemy. This is a cool... Oh, this is how you do it. You do this into this. That's so cool. Got one. Good enough. 300. He's gonna kill him. It's not good. This guy's actually cracked. What is this? Let's pretend that never happened. Before I even got a turn, didn't I just buff my attack and defense too? It's got like 3 shots my brawler. Also, the mage hitting the devil summoner for 303 normal attacks? What? Am I losing my mind? Who's weak to what? We still gotta test wind and fire. These are not intimidating creatures we're summoning. Before it was like a lizard man or a giant dragon, and then we upgrade our character and it's like a cute ladyboy and a moth. What? What happened here? Raise a bear that nullifies one attack that would inflict a status ailment. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Nothing really better I can do. Jesus. Ugh. I don't know if I should be doing a double shot here. Who's this guy? Whoa. Heavy HP recovery for all allies. This one should be fine, right? Good enough. We can forget on this guy. It's a nice benefit. This is where he messes me up. Oh, okay. I gotta clear. I gotta clear the debuff. Ugh. All right, that's fine. Thank you. How many we got? 2 extra turns? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's for one person. This is like weirdly difficult. We're not doing very much damage to these guys. Yeah, again, it's sort of weird that we got a lot of turns here, so we should be able to do both. Removes all debuff effect from allies. Do this first so we don't miss something beforehand. It's sort of weird that like physical damage moves can crit, but magic spells can't. Who had an ER visit last night? Was it me? Did I black out after my spicy burritos and go to the ER? Was it you? Did you have fun? Okay, I can crack this guy pretty hard, I think. Okay, who's weak to strike? Not him. I don't know how to do damage to these guys. Is it from the same... Is it from like the same sickness you guys have had the last couple of days? I'm just doing no damage to these guys. What is this? Okay, I should be able to really mess them up with this now, because 2 of these guys have ailments on them. This is so cool. What a perfect ability for this class. Okay, let's try to crack this guy again. I'm gonna try to get forget on this guy, because the other 2 guys are already enraged. Man, it feels like everybody has pneumonia. RSV. Is RSV like the congestion sort of like breathing, the congestion breathing thing? What do I do? Should I try this? If I can see if I can get Pierce magic to work in this guy? Have we checked Pierce already? We have not checked Pierce, so I'll try it. Who is this guy? I swear to God, this must be from, all these things must be from Shin Megami Tensei, because like I'm supposed to somehow know what these guys are. Oh. You just hit him for 400. So they must do more damage when they're enraged. I actually had it. I stayed with a friend of mine overnight for 1 or 2 nights before driving from Ontario to British Columbia. The equivalent of, I don't know, fucking basically the equivalent of like Chicago to Washington. And then I had it for the entire trip, and it was like the worst cold symptoms ever. Like in terms of like 12 days of a dry throat and constantly runny nose. I don't remember being like horrible, but it was definitely a pain in my ass. It was like the most long-term sort of like congestive type thing ever. My great uncle and my aunt both had it like a year or so ago, and they were like out of commission for like 2 weeks. They're really old. My great uncle's really old. He's like in his 90s now. I don't think I can get forget in this guy. Missed, whatever. So how's he feeling? You guys are just boned for this weekend, right? What are you gonna do? You guys gotta kill my whole team. Oh my god. Okay, that's not bad. I got a debuff. Oh god, what's this? Oh, okay, that's fine. I gotta clear these debuffs. Pass. Removes all debuffs. Yeah. Really need to heal. Okay, this is where I really crack one of these. I think I should be able to take this guy out here. 74? What? I'm losing. Am I taking crazy pills? So if this misses, we're in big trouble. It did not miss. He's dead. Good job. I need to heal desperately. I'm gonna do the big heal. I have a lot of mana. Another reschedule, but hoping we'll be well enough for the wedding. Which is worse for you, nasal or chest? Which is worse for you, nasal or chest congestion? Chest. It feels worse. Nasal is annoying, and it sucks not be able to breathe and stuff like that. But chest congestion is like hard coughing and like blood rushes to your face when you cough. It's, I think, worse for sure. Like it's like a deeper, more profound thing. I hate like sore throats a lot, but chest is like the worst of the bunch, just like at a fundamental level. I'm gonna cast Hex on these guys. This game is so funny. Coughing so hard you throw at your back? Oh my god. Coughing so hard I like feel like I'm getting like burst blood vessels in my face because of my Irish skin. Nice heal, nice heal. Okay, we gotta take out his teammates clearly. Like what was I saying? I'm so brain dead today. Like in Japan, I was like sick for the second half of the trip, and it was like the most chest congestion I've ever had in my life. So you're fine the entire day. You're kind of tired, but you're making it work, and then you go to bed at night, and the second you lie down horizontally, you feel like this tickle, and then you're coughing up shit for like the next like hour. Yeah, I'm so sick of that stuff, man. I actually like, this is like my, I don't know. This is a product of my friends having children and me not having children to some degree in terms of like what my priorities are like, but I really do like kids, but I don't like visiting my friends who have children because seeing how often they're sick. And I also find it like hard for me personally to like enjoy hanging out with kids who are like under, let's say 4. Once they start to be like 4, you start to be able to like kind of talk to them and enjoy it. And like when they're really, really young, it's fun to play around with them. But like that 2 to 3 period, they're like little, I don't know, they're really cute, but it's kind of hard to interact with them the same way. They're just like their parents' private little buddy. Okay, so I gotta find some things that'll do damage to these guys. Let's try Pierce on this guy. Probably won't work. Try to heal here. But yeah, like, man, my friend's kid has pneumonia right now. His daughter used to have like seizures when she was younger, and she got a flu shot and had a seizure again. This is like the time of year where the weather is changing so much. Like people's like circadian rhythms are so busted up that like it feels like everyone's getting sick at this point. But yeah, when you like try to talk to like a 2 or 3-year-old who doesn't know you that well, they just kind of like hide behind their parents. They're mostly just like a product of their own. They're mostly just there with their own parents. They're basically just there for their own parents at one point. They're really cute. It just kind of feels like sometimes like not the most bang for your buck. Also, related to our texting from last night, my asshole is so scorched today, it's unbelievable. That was like one of the hottest meals I've had in like months. Years, actually. Literally years. I love it. I'm living the dream. 4 bathroom trips today. Up by 6:15 in the morning. I probably awoke at like 5:15, was half awake for like an hour. Then I'm like, well, I guess I'm fully awake at 6:15. This is 2 weeks in a row where Andrea is gone, and I just eat myself into like a frenzy and just like just mess my whole self up. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I know this guy's blocks frost, right? No, they don't. Okay, there's the other guy who block frost. Got it. Gotta heal again. This is a long battle. I have no ways of really doing significant damage to these guys. Oh, nothing. Nothing. I really tried to leave as much of the sauce out of the chicken portions as I did, but it's still so spicy. It was like probably 1/3 of a cup of chicken stock, and then 1 whole chipotle pepper and like a tablespoon and a half of the adobo sauce, and then like a healthy pinch of red chili flakes, and salt and garlic and cloves, and a bit of chocolate and tomato salsa, mild tomato salsa. It was like delicious, but it was so spicy, it was unbelievable. It was like I literally did not want to keep eating it today. When I either eat really sour candy or really spicy food, my whole eye socket gets like wet. Like all of this is like sweating, but it's not sweat, it's like water. I don't know what happens, but it was like all this was like toasty. It was like tears all across my whole eyeball. Living the dream. Okay, let's do Hex Chant. I went easy on my body and had peanut butter granola and vanilla yogurt for breakfast. I was like, I need to be nice to myself. I was talking about this earlier, but I was looking at my Twitch titles for the past 2 weeks, and my Twitch titles for the past 2 weeks are just a summary of me deluding myself that I'm almost finished this game for 2 straight weeks, and it's just never ending. It's a never ending video game. No, it was worth it. It was so good. I gotta learn. I gotta keep practicing how to make mole sauce. My dad's mole is like incredible. This guy's healing for. Hold on, what do I do here? That guy just healed both of us. I can't get through this. Let's see if we can find a weakness. Have I tried firing this guy yet? Oh, he's weak to fire. Nice. Okay, we got progress here. Okay, crack this guy with a perfect punch. Let's see it. Does he not have a weapon? Okay, he's healing every time. I have to. What do I do? I've been convinced myself. Even 2 days ago, I was like, okay. They're like, okay, here's time for the final battle. And then my teammates are yapping. They're like, okay, we got a month for the final battle to prepare. I'm like, okay, just a month. Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine. A month, that's fine. Okay, this guy's got burn on him, so we have a lot of ways to enhance damage. Okay, increase his attack. Because he's the one doing any sort of demonstrable damage here. Bad. Okay. How's your driving going, by the way? Oh my god, this battle's hard. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. He might kill me right here. Don't launch at her. Okay, she's fine. This is bad. Oh, everyone's alive. Everything's fine. Okay, yeah, I need some more turns. Please help me out, teammate. Thank you, Galika. Okay, we have to burst this guy down. It wasn't bad. Is he just really weak? Do I have the wrong weapons on him or something? He's gone. Finally, we're in the clear. Okay, let's heal. No one missed those attacks, which is miraculous. Respectable. Do we get forget on it? I don't think so. He's just spamming heal. Oh, she has no mana. Oh, he has no mana left. Ooh, that's a bit of a wrinkle. $200 is overkill. See if he's weak to fire. Nope. Did I get burn on him? Okay, remove these debuffs so we don't get any misses. And then what am I gonna do to this guy? What if I not try it? I don't think I have a wind spell, which is part of the problem. I still have to try wind, dark, and pierce. I wish I had a dark spell with this guy. I still haven't found this guy's weakness. Can I, like, how am I doing this? He's not doing any damage to me. Okay, spam the defense drop. He's healing every turn. So I gotta do at least 800 per turn. Okay, no one's been missing, that part's good. Try Frostbite? If I could forget on it, it'd be so convenient. This is a hilarious battle. Like, I'm not doing damage to this guy at all. Okay, heal with Yufa. Should have to do damage to this guy. Like, I am literally not doing damage to this guy. He's at the same health. I swear to God he's at the same health. I think I'm kind of getting him down, but he's getting me down too. I hit Hex. Okay, I gotta use another bun.
やるしかないんだ。
参る。
I just gotta do damage this guy.
安易に頼りすぎ。これぞ我らが日に。
行きましょう。
思ったよりやるな。頼むわ。
全将王の魂を私に力。
Okay, I gotta keep renewing the lower defense. This is a crazy. I've never seen this ever happen before. Guy who spams heal every single turn.
これを。
助かった。
ありがとうございます。
油断見せてやろう。
お願いします。
あとを頼む。文句。潰れろ。
Okay. So we're basically taking down 400 per turn. Powerful pulverizer. Okay. Nice crit. Keep up the pressure.
行きましょう。
思ったよりやるな。やるぜ。ちょっと待って、ここは抑えて。
Okay, heal.
感謝する。
I almost missed that. Okay, it's probably 2 more turns. Bewitching Lip Rouge. What's that do? He's charmed? That's not good. Okay, I'll take these extra turns. Thank you. I'll use Patra on her. This is no discernible weakness. Okay, see if I can toast this guy here. Oh, Jesus. What a ridiculous fight.
けどいい？二度と私たちに挑もうと思わないで。あとはルイがいなくなるまでどっかに隠れてなさい。
そうと決まりゃ。とんだな。
Yes, ma'am. I will presently skedaddle. So much XP though. 17,000 and a gold abacus. Oh my god. Stealing from these guys has always been like massively helpful. They're the best guys to steal from in the game, basically. Okay, do I want to keep doing this? He has a lot of physical damage things with the prince, but all these things are a little more helpful for him. I don't find the endurance thing has been that much of a worry, you know, the missing, so I'll pump this up. Do luck, fuck it. Now you get dark damage. Ugh. 20 at a time. I'll never get close to 1 again. General up at full speed. I should hand the Lost Relics over to Nurras. So I wonder if this is the rank 8. Nice. Another 15,000 XP.
危ねえとこだった。もしヌスットがこれを完成させてたら。
Dire how?
おめえらに
They all look the same.
伝えなきゃいけねえことがある。この異物が一体何なのかってことだ。ずっと不思議だった。この異物はどうしてバラバラの場所で見つかるのか。
It was nagging me a bit, you recall. Why were the relics scattered all across the land? There must be a reason.
だよな。実は俺もそう考えてるんだ。わけあってわざとバラバラにしてたんじゃねえかと。いじくり倒してて分かったんだが、この異物は未だ部品としての機能を維持してる。力を発露させる仕組みは魔導機にちと似てるが、間違いなく現代の技術を超越した別の何かだ。 そのわずかな手がかりとあらん限りの知恵を絞って俺が出した答えはこいつはこの世界を破壊しうる兵器だ。
兵器？
王の魔法やルイの魔法、いやそれ以上かもしれない。それこそ一つの文明を終わらせてしまうほどの。
嘘？これが？でもなんでそんなに危険なものを？
さあな、悪意があったのかは今となっちゃわからねえ。だがその気持ちなんかわかる気がすんだ。一度思いついちまったら作らずにはいられねえのよ。技術屋として自分の理論を証明したくなったのかな。たとえそれがどんなに危険なものだったとしてもだ。んで完成させてから作っちまったもんの本質に怯えて
Scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Very, very literary
見
wording.
立てるつもりだったのか、ただ自分の作品を壊せなかっただけなのかはわからんが。なあお前さん、こいつをどうするべきだと思う
You should probably destroy it.
今すぐ破壊しよう。
よかった。なんと言われようが破壊するつもりだったからな。集めてくれたことには感謝してるが。
Isn't there a way you can use it to enhance the ship or something? Or just doing like a WMD
分かっ
thing?
てくれるか。
でもどうやって壊すの？
元に戻すつもりがないなら壊すのは簡単よ。真ん中の部品を潰せばおしまいだ。昔の俺なら壊すなんてことを考えもしなかっただろうな。おめえらと旅して凱旋者をいじるうちになぜ技師になったのかをよーく思い出したよ。技術ってのは自分のためじゃなく誰かを幸せにするために使うもんだって。だからこの凱旋者も空に飛ばすことができた。
Little Oppenheimer theme here.
ありがとうよ。
けどもっとすごいものも作れるだろ。
分かってんじゃねえ
I'm
の。
just buttering this boy
ぐ
up.
らいで満足してちゃ天才の名が廃るからな。つうわけだ。人の幸せを作る天才発明家の第
I just love this guy's design so much. It makes every single time I see him, he's happy. The leanness, the posture he's in.
奔放なる宮廷騎士ニューラス。砲兵の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼との絆の結実によってその最上の英雄像があなたに目覚めたようです。彼と共にもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
Boom. You got any bonuses?
だってちょちょいのちょいよ。
Not really. Looks cool.
こうなったら過去の遺物なんかに頼らず身近なところからひらめきをもらうっきゃね。遺物を参考にした今までの発明品ももっと安全な運用技術を考えねえとだし。しゃあがぜんやる気が湧いてきたぜ。今日はとことん技術談義に付き合ってもらうからな。そのついでっちゃなんだが遺物を壊すの見届けてくれねえか。
I stayed close to Noras, watching as he destroyed the relics one by one. Afterwards, we spent some time chatting about various things, then returned to town. Katerina is sick. Is there something else I want to do besides this? This is fine. We're so close. We got so many bonds. We're such buddies. Pretty sure the scar's not supposed to be that color. Kind of like it come crashing down any second now. Like kabam. I know things are strange, but well, it's exactly because they're that I want to put some work in to fix it. Oh hey, just the guy I wanted to see. Was she talking to herself before this? I'd been thinking a lot about what happened last time. Had to put it to words. You got some time to hear me ramble? Do you? What a champ. I know I talked big before, but I haven't done much of anything. I don't really know what to do if I'm honest. I was just thinking back to what Manahart said about finding proper jobs. He was right after that, at least. Honest work could lead to honest lives, and more importantly, food on the table. That's why I hit a dead end. What jobs could parapists like us even qualify for? Well, not every day you see Katarina here in Altabury. Eudoricus, you gathering people up for work in these plots? Nah, I'm done doing that. I got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. The old man who runs the place is taking a liking to me. He's even let me come up with new products and finding new help. I even pulled in all those guys you saw in the carriage the other day. Well, ain't that just brilliant? I'm over the moon for you. Well, it's all thanks to you, you know. The old man's only nice to parapists like us because apparently you saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life when you swooped in and took it down. He says he knows most of us parapists are good folk, so he doesn't mind giving us wike. That's wonderful. Fantastic, even. That all said, he's probably just one guy in a long list of people you've helped, right, Katarina? What goes around comes around. If you're ever in a pinch, you come straight to us, here? Thanks, and I'll tell all the lads I say hello. It's a funny detail, her, like, unbuttoned shorts. Relying on others, huh? Wasn't in my nature before, but some stuff even I can't do alone. A one person making waves might not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change. I know it. You're right about that, for sure. Looking at it that way, you start to appreciate every day for what you can do with it. Thanks though, Shinji. You've always been there for me. I know you really never had the time, but you carved some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's why we deserve a king, Shinji. I want to live in the kind of world you create, buddy. I can sense a newfound purpose and unshakable faith in me. Boom, rank 7. She's like one of the last ones. Her and Alonzo. Displays the location of treasure chests in unexplored areas, comrades in battle. She will support the party in certain dungeons. She's a force to be reckoned with. Sick. Oh. She will now come assist you in certain dungeons. While in the dungeon, Katarina may exhibit her martial arts prowess at the beginning of a battle by performing a powerful attack on a single enemy. Sick. Something's dawning on me. Not sure how to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? And they try to make themselves sound like a good fit for that kind of work. And I guess what I'm saying is that such a bad thing? Take me, for instance. I'm pretty tenacious. You know that about me? I sure did. And I'm shameless, too. I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot, Shinji. Speaking of Shinji, I watched the first half. Well, anyway, I'm going to be put out there putting the work in, so don't be a stranger. I watched the first half of the last movie of Neon Genesis Evangelion last night. Oh, yeah. Another 20, another 30, I'll take that. It's usually either 20 or 30. 20 days remain. I wonder if I can do these today. He's giving me such good items. It's crazy. Time for my daily theme dumpling. Okay, I'm not too worried about salving my status. Plus 200 is a little more useful than the 100 everybody right now because I have so many of the 100 for everybody one. Do the gauntlet runner. Get my pantry. I gotta make sure to check the seeds. Red grass you never have to buy, I find, or Bidoomi, because they give me that so much. They want you to have that plus 400, I think. Oh, God. So, does that mean I'm out of the other thing? Where are the seeds at? Do you still have the seed? How many did I just get? 2? Not bad. Okay, so... Okay, I gotta get my wisdom up. She's really tough. Alright, pal. You seen this guy? Yeah. Thing is, I don't know how to convince him. I'm not smart into things like you lot, but I don't think I'll be able to say things right. Maybe make things worse. Thanks to my overflowing imagination, I can sense the risk of an action. I guess if we leave him alone, Vin, you could just keep murdering. At some point, I don't know if we can save him no more. No, there's no way. Even if Vinny hates me for it, I gotta stop him. What the hell was I afraid of? The important thing is getting Vinny off this path of killing. I'll stop him, even if thrashing is the only way to get through to him. I wonder if to fight him. Now I got that figured out. I want to see him. Right now, I mean. Think we can go? Thanks. Feel a lot this weekend I got you on my side. Let's head over to Brylehaven. Del would have done the same thing, I'm sure. I want to check to see if opening up the Dragoon has opened up anyone else's Royal Archetype. It's probably going to be Heisman? Damn it, he's not here. Then again, there's lots of people on the main road, so I can't expect too much. They still haven't caught that murderer yet? Not yet, but word is they finally got a bounty on his head. He might even be somewhere close by. A bounty? Then he's got to be laying low. Can't just stroll about. In that case, we need to find the person he's targeting. Alright, we can't stop him if we beat him to the punch. Anyway, he said he's going to strike after the target left Night Prowler, right? Security gets pretty tight there when there's an Igniter deal going down. I'm pretty famous now, and even I can't get in. Or maybe I could pretend to be someone's bodyguard? Things are shaping up. Wait for us, Vincenzo. He said he was after some rich merchant. That him, then? Your finest drinks. Money is no object. Send all invoices to the estate of the great Lord Alcia. Yeah, gotta be pompous enough, isn't he? I'm gonna go talk to him. It's always the Nydia who are like the rich bastards. You the merchant man, the one who's been selling igniters under the table? You know the murderers everyone's been talking about? The man's coming for your blood next. We're here to sign on as your bodyguards, like. You think me a fool? You'll make some pretense of guarding me and then try to steal my money. You got the wrong idea, pal. You gotta believe me. If you wait till he makes his move, it'll be too late. He might not look like it, but he's a skilled bodyguard. Where do I know this child's face from? I could swear I've seen him in a poster somewhere. Are you a wanted criminal, boy? Seize them. Call security. Apprehend these two. Not yet you haven't, but I know you were thinking it. There hasn't been all those murders lately, and someone's got to be responsible now. Shite, this is going south. They're gonna pin everything on me. Chin up, bud. What, really? If you say so. Apologies, Lord Alcia. It seems the guard is stretched thin due to the murders in question, but they'll be arriving shortly. Then your lives are spared for now. Leave now, and I can overlook this. This guy's doomed. Damn it, the bodyguard strategy didn't work. I was so sure we had this. Thanks for earlier. You're trying to save me, right? Of course I was. I appreciate it all, but don't do something you might regret, yeah? Not like that reaction was anything new from me. Never was as smooth as Vincenzo, I guess. Anyway, I always felt like Vinny could make anything happen for us. We were like family and always be there for us. I always said he'd save up his money from the test so we could all live in one big house someday. Never ever believed it actually happened, but to me it was hope. Did you look up to him? Yeah, you're gonna make me say it. I guess he felt like my second older brother. But I'm not who I was then. Even without Del, I know what I should and shouldn't do. He's learning to be independent. Benny said the rest of us are gone. If that's true, then I'm the last friend he's got, and that means I gotta save him. I want to show him how to live, like you and Del showed me. I wonder if this guy's gonna die or not. His deep gratitude and sympathy for a friend. The Arden Champion Basilio. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within me. Bearing this new power. Okay, now he can do the Berserker. Nice. The Destroyer. The gods are about to show up soon. I doubt Vinny's coming. Let's head back for now. Gotta think of a new strategy. Is he rank 6 now? So I guess we'll do the gladiator arena.
行こう。
So I want to check these out. For Heisme, is this now clear? Ninja Dragoon Tycoon. Wow, he's got 3. Ay, ay, ay. So Ninja to 20, we're getting there. For him, this should be clear now, right? Destroyer and... We gotta open this up. So let's go through Brawler. Okay, I'll pump up Brawler to 20. Okay.
頼んだ。
もちろん。
やってやる。
How many punches do you think Louis can take? Nice.
This こいつはいけるぜ。
The thing is, 334 is really low, weapon-wise. Why is this so low? Weird. Isn't there, I feel like there's something I just got that I can purify. This one. It's fine. Look at this. So bad. Okay. So now I guess I'm doing the, yeah, I'll do the Coliseum. I can't think of anything else to do really. That's, I want to make progress on.
行こっか。
I'm happy with this group. I guess we'll read what they say we have to do. We're either in bronze 1 or going to silver 1.
何か用か？
So I'll do these ones first. So once I get to silver 1, I'll do the first one. This time be up against Vespa and No Cross. There are no regular insects, so don't make light of them. Our insects strike fear into every heart. More importantly, these battles is a special restriction. You have to defeat all the enemies by yourself. Alone as in no one can heal him, you have a hard time recovering if you get poisoned or something. Without all this levels left, go show us what you got. Okay, hold on. So I'll switch over to Prince or Magic Soul Hacker. I need the wind. Let's do it. We finally made it to bronze 1. We got conditions in this match, so keep those in mind. I believe in you, so give it your all and give the Coliseum a show. Our challenge is ready to risk it all. Let's make one for the ages and fight.
私たちの力を見せてあげるんだから。
の力で風よ最後まで油断大突きやれろ
Is that it? Baby, so much money. Attaboy. Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You're Silver 3. Welcome to the big leagues. Here's your commemorative gift. I don't know what that is. Here's a little something in the house. We do love to make sure our combatants know how they're appreciated. A rainbow bath blossom. Wonderful. Wow, you did it. I made it to the next tier. I guess all those battles really give you an edge, huh?
Yes.
Boom. Now we got another follower bonus. I think that opens up the Alonso one. Nice. There's no way I get back to rank 2 at 20 or 30 at a time. Before it was like 300-400 at a time when you did something like that was story based. It's just so good. So I wonder whether I should do those things now too. The Hero's Incense. Daily steam bun.
おしまいなのかよっとそんな
どうだねじゃあいいじゃないか
Okay. Into the Gauntlet Runner. Again, that seems like excessive, but might as well keep it up. So cozy. Okay. And so now we go talk to the weather lady. And then what's the next one we do? I want to get this guy's white thing off the map. Yeah, those Nidhi are not very nice people. I don't know why it's so cheap. $250? So this area's got blight. Okay, so I have to do the cockatrice in the clouds next. Gunner Commander. Let's read the thing as well. One of those places with fancy names. Can't there the flying studios with the built it. It's nearly unapproachable as most folk forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. That'd be the Kokomoras. You ever have a Kokosados? Similar to those. The Kokosados prefers to play flops and switchy, so it'll try to reduce your defense. You better prepare to harden your defense and use them often. Thankfully, so weak to ice. As long as it doesn't come down through the old one who can defeat it. Good thing to show off, don't you think? If you come back safely, you better tell me I win. Best of luck, friend. Okay, so party-wise, that will be Heisme, Stroll, and then I might do Hulkenberg as a wizard, or I do Yufa. I do want to get her wizard going. She's a good ice spell. There's just something that gives people defense. All teams defense. Increase all allies defense. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then her. Let's get the wizard going. Weak to pierce. Maybe magic count is so expensive. I can't do that. Magic Knight to 10. I don't know if I can do that. Let's take a look at how expensive that is to do. That'd be way too expensive. Wow. I think one of these might be. See how much overkill this is. Fine. Oh, mage. Oh my god. It's so expensive. Gotta do it. So this is basically what you use these things for, is to like the skip over like the lobies that you haven't worked on. Thank you, thank you. This feels like worth it, basically. Heisme, mage. Go. Okay, so Heisme. What does he need for this? He's got it? Okay, nice. Sick. So Dragoon needs Magic Knight to 10. Alright, that went pretty well. I'll take that as an outstanding use.
興味深い。これはね。
An elite innovator, a trailblazer who uses technology to blaze his path forward, wielding affinities with ease.
いいか？
Sure. This is so expensive. Oh my god.
頼んだ。
もちろん。
Getting low on Magla would be the worst thing ever. And this is me having never ever transferred Magla into money. Looks so cool. The soul of the gunner. I will use this master to shoot through all foes who dare to face us. Leave the rear to me. The only thing you need to focus on is the future. Nice. God, I need a better weapon for this shit. Okay, so let's go to Grand Trad. See if there's a better weapon I can get. Not sure there will be. Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Yes.
I can sell some of these. I'll never use them.
Yes.
This damage is so low.
Yes.
This is sick. Triples the cost and strength of attacks that expend money. Nice. I'm gonna have to get that for him too. Heismei's been pretty brutal right now. This is so cheap. Why? Okay, so we're going for this party. Put to the back line. Back line. Only him up front as the commander. What is that? He's on healer. He's on savior still. I mean, this is a waste of time. I actually literally no one else needs this. Yeah, well, someone's got to do it. Okay, so we'll do that now. Nearing my 5th bathroom trip, I can tell by the discomfort of my, you know, loins. Okay, so we got all this stuff done. Now we go to the ship. So I'm going to try to use Blight for this. If I have to do some of them on Blight, and the only one if I'm gonna use Adema or whatever his name is, his ability to change and block the weather, I'll do it for some of the dragon trials, which apparently are pretty tough. So if I'm gonna get some extra boosts, this is the one to do. Let's see how it goes. Anyone building something that terrific is sure to leave other terrific stuff. So this will be hard, but that's okay. Parties the bounty. Do not let treasures promised all your senses. And be careful, we're arriving in some unpleasant weather. We should get there by midday of teleports. Can we make it back tonight? Of course, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Let's get our ass whooped.
凱旋者は 主を失って久しい天上の遺跡へと歩みを進め
I wonder what the thing is like. Something weirds me out is how Mount Volcano had like a beast yelling at me, but there's nothing to really I could seem to do to follow that up. Sort of strange.
何しようか。さて。どうする？
Alright. We're flying there, so we can't fish. So what's the thing I have to not use? I can't use honey jar or gauntlet shrooms. Need a couple more of these. Everything is 8 EXP now. Why would you ever do anything except the best one? Otherwise, we just need courage. Not that important. Oh.
オセアナの異常なマグラによって隆起した遺跡である。伝承ではかつて天空を自在に飛べる者たちが自らを天上人と称し、ここから地上の人々を支配していたという。しかし溺れる彼らは神の怒りを買い、一人残らず滅ぼされた。歴史からも葬られた者たちの後に、
So this is gonna be pretty tough.
足を踏み入れる。
I'm gonna have to redo my gear a little bit, make sure. Lived for so long, it may have mastered a substantial amount of Magla. It could be a most formidable opponent. Rumors also say that it spreads plague and famine. Best to handle the situation as speedily as possible. I might attack someone. I can't just leave it here. I might attack someone. Indeed, the beast possesses a most grievous threat to the locals. It should be dispatched with great haste. Agreed. Abide no further distractions and concentrate solely on laying our enemy low. Alright, let's focus on the task at hand and get it done. Alright, team, let's go.
どうする？
He needs this one. Agility? No, do that for this one. Who does this one? Strength and agility. Yeah, no one's got that one. Stats 5 is fine. Staff of Creation, Full Moon Robe. Fine. Is there like just a raw magic one I should use? Maybe we'll just do this. Maybe we'll go back to this one. This is like the all-time great. That's fine. There's some other really insane ones I'm not using. Should be fine. Let's look into the inherited skills. I have one now that recruits that. I have my guy in mind. It's fine. This one feels maybe excessive now. Should I use the? I have the other one, but it's very expensive though. I guess I should do the single heal. I can't spend anything here. All right, here we go. Anything here to check in on? He's done, right?
新たなアーキタイプを手に入れたの。くつろいで言ってくれ。
Okay, move on through this. Doesn't seem that good, but whatever. Seems like the elite summoner ones are like just oddly bad. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Alright, later, dude. I'll get some socks on, right back. Oh. Trying to hold off. Until it's more urgent. Alright, here's a new dungeon. This is gonna be hard if it's on Blight. This is the first time I've seen Blight, which I guess is just the same thing as the other ones are like. Confirm everything's right. Only got one frontliner. So it's the same sort of bonus XP and the no weaknesses. Hey, Tootie. Brush me down. You come from outside? Well, you don't seem like the tutorial Tooties usually see. Not sure if I should be happy there's more of you out there. Oh, come on, lady. I love talking. Nobody comes around to chat with a tooth like me. Tell me about the outside. Go on. Oh, how sad. I'd love to stay in chat, but we came here to take on a bounty. The monster? Oh yeah, it's been here since before I was just a baby tooth. It's really mean and dangerous, especially when it pokes you with its beak. If you don't buff those defenses real good, one peck and you're toast. So you're saying we should look for ways to increase our defense with magic or the like. If you murdered that bird monster for us, we sure appreciate it. Just watch out for its beak. Got it. One thing I don't do very much in this game is change my party and have like multiple, more than 4 people to set up everything, which I'm generally fine with. Those look like the dudes. Oh, there's instant kills, nice. Means we're getting XP in droves, the fellas. Nothing over here if I stand on this, I assume. Okay. She's only got like one more wizard level, I think. Check this first. A regeneration bell. That looks good. We have no sense of weaknesses. Let's try to get that bell. I wonder if I should do the plus agility. I don't feel like I really need it because I have the increased hit rate. Balmy Alento. Balmy. If this is similar to the dragon god place, what does that mean? Is it weak to fire or not? That's hard to steal from. Tenacious. I like that. Soria is what Faye says during one of his moves in Xenogears. Man, this guy's hard to steal from. I guess because it's gold, it's a lower percentage than usual. Go. There's a good chance the fire works well. He's weak, they resist. Not doing damage. Okay, test everything. This is sick. Incredible, but he absorbed it.
力を一つに。これリザード燃えろ。抜けないだと。癒しの行くぞ。違うの頼むよ。
どこへ逃げて見せてやろう。
Ah, here we go.
頼む。
極限。これでダメなのか。
So he's gonna take a couple of turns to beat. Fine.
Doitero! みんな無事か。まだ耐えるか。大丈夫。やれ。
捕らえた。
Nice. I was worried about that one. Okay, so we have a good sense of what those guys are weak to, and I want to check out that weapon. I want to check out that new trinket. Who is a weak trinket? Him, right? Large HP recovery every turn in battle. Ah, whatever. It's fine. That important, I think. So what's the point of these? Do these activate later or something? No secrets in here. I need to heal up. I gotta give him... some sort of heal. It's a bit time consuming to do, I think.
捕らえた。ひょっ。接近的な切り込み。
すごいです。
今拾ったもの使えそうだな。
Okay, we gotta find a shortcut. Ah, there's. Should I check the rest of the area to see if there's another one? I'll check the whole area and then I'll come back to here. There's no ways down here, right? Okay, only one way forward. It's comforting at least. Savior 7, nice. Nice linearity to this so far. Keyword so far. Hopefully this will be a dead end.
接近戦だ詰めるよ先手
This
必
thing
勝
guy?
好きなどは奥義
任せた
Problem is he has low magic. I might change some of his
最善
stuff.
を尽くさないとな
弱点は
Are
雷
these guys weak
属性
too?
よ
Lightning?
合わせていくぞこの技じゃない
氷属性はダメよ
は
探して
あいやダメだ
光属性が効かないから気をつけて
俺に続け合わなそうだ王者の力この身に宿れやめておくかはあ違うんじゃないの
炎属性を狙いましょう
先に頼む合わせてくれ精霊の力を炎の力よ
I got a little unlucky with him getting the him waking up.
よし
I'm gonna cheese this a little bit.
手応えあったが
戦場はやるぞこの技じゃない
He's not the one I want doing this.
見よ我々の結束を精霊の力を炎の力よ
I should have used the attack buff.
手応えはあった落ち着いていくメサイア落ち着き協力しよ
God, he's so defensive.
うよろしく
せい愛に頼り捉えたすまんあとを
Did
頼
he
む
wake up? No. Nice. Does he have burn on him too? Okay, this will be good.
はあ俺に続け違うな
まず攻撃はダメだから注意して
この力なら
Should be good actually.
やれ
魔力全開だ
Okay, that's good. So I want to get a little more magic damage, I think,
私たちの
on Izme.
さらなる高みへ
So who I have to pay attention to? She's close to wizard.
これで終わりか片付いたな
Nice.
どうする
Yeah, pretty only got one of those. Okay, these are too far down, so we'll just do the strength. Cool. Alright, so this is the only way to go. Oh, I really felt like I dropped that.
くらいのことで
This might be one of those circumstances where it is dying.
敵の攻撃が来るよ
Like, just fucking me up. I think I just die and take the autosave.
どうした私はまだ立っているぞ
シルケンベルグの体力が少なくなってる
任せる
貴族任せた
速さを下げられてるよ
先に行ってくれ頼むよ
俺が手伝った
これが最善だここはひとまずこの局面なら
I really hope this takes me back to where it just was. There's been sort of an inconsistency on this lately. Please don't bring me back to the beginning. There we go. Nice. Okay.
いいもの拾ったな
This is a pretty hard way to. This is a pretty hard place to fight.
敵がいるよ詰めるよ
Stuck in the corner here.
接近戦だそこかせっか詰めるよ
These guys are fucking.
接近戦だこちらが先だ
I don't have a wind spell for these guys.
合わせてくれ
Well, I do actually. This is just a one person.
王者の力ようがてまだ
Look
気
at
は
that.
抜けんぞ
どうするか
Only two left.
貫け直撃のはずみんな無事かリザードいや仲間と共に
One of these cheap ones. I don't think I can hit. I just don't think I can kill him with 2 shots. They do so little damage.
見よ我々の結束を
So like 10 each is pretty cheap.
敵は全滅みたい。お疲れ様。
So much XP. Wow.
やりました。
新しい技覚えたぜ
Nice.
敵がいる詰めるよ先制攻撃だ
敵の先生ね。
Another reason the gunner seems pretty
王者
good.
の力よせいや聞いているはずだ
貴族ウォーロード
I should toast them. Wow. Weak to it.
考えさせる
Block wind.
他の
俺に続け
That's fair. Should I do this?
違うなはあ
Should give my team. While in the back row, increases magic skill attack for all back row. That's by 10%. Okay, I gotta move from the back. Okay, one thing I need to do as well. An attack.
貫け冗談だろ見よ我々の結束を
This doesn't matter. Which one I do? I want to see if I have like a boost everyone's offense thing.
悪くない手応えだ
どうする
いいか
I'm gonna use this one because I don't want the one that sends everyone to the front row. We're a full back row party, which is funny.
これでもう大丈夫ね。
Okay, so where are we going? Over here, fight this guy.
気づかれたわ。気をつけて。すごい。この力まだ強くなる。
You have to keep an eye out for the golden beetle. I'll do this one first, just out of being meticulous. That's right, you want those. Especially with a game where you add a simple button press, you can restart the battle. It's hard not to sometimes be like, I just want to make sure that I get the XP boosts whenever possible. Because there's so many... Oh, this is a big area. There's just so many times where you're like, I really want to make sure I get as much experience as possible. Because there's so many of like the... there's so many of like these archetypes you have to level up. Crazy.
合わせてもらおう
So I was wondering, why did he go to the ER? He was just like, he was just like couldn't breathe or something. He felt really bad.
貫け
Free as F.
最後の一撃すごかった。
It's probably the most I've ever. This is like just huge yield for normal battles.
次も自信を持って
Part of this is because it's like the weather event where things are.
敵は倒しきったみたい。しばらく安全よ。
Okay, this is a whole thing. I want to backtrack. Free Grace Water is amazing. So this is more here. That part's good. Where did I come from? I came from that way. So I want to make sure that I get to like a actual part that's blocked. Oh really? Sounds kind of COVID-y, don't you think? So those things teleport you out of here clearly, because I can't get on these platforms, but these ones I can. There we go. Okay, I want to get that guy again. It'll show up in the map. Luckily. Luckily, we're all safe here. Here's what I'm gonna do differently. I'm gonna pause this turn. I'm gonna use this turn to buff my whole team with Mataru Kaja. There we go. And then we start toasting with the fire damage. There you go, Mr. Wizard. Multiple enemies recover from stun, which is on side of here. And you don't have an actual... I'll save my mana to shoot them. I'm such friends with so many of my supporters that things just show up in the map. So I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't you worry. Oh, he missed. That's bad. Oh, that was every turn? That's so busted. Some of the ways that you get punished for RNG, like just misses in this game, is like just absolutely astonishing. Ugh. Help me, little girl. There you go. I'm gonna pause this, and then I'm gonna see if I can remove debuff effects. Yeah, we had a bunch of misses, I get it. We had triple stacks of lowered hit rate, so that'll do it. So now hit these boys with the big dog. Do this one. And use this. And we'll run easy treat. There we go. Perfect. Still paralyzed. I'll use my skill to remove that. So where did I come from? Came from this way. Got it. So this seems to be the thing that opens these up. I still can't do anything if I step on these, yeah. No other side area or anything, so we're going to here to open these up. Any secrets? No. So what are these? What's this gonna do? Now we have the teleporters. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back to here and go, I wanna check out that. There's a couple of missed treasure chests I got. Yeah, I just figured like the headaches and the fever, I'm sure they tested for it, so no such luck. These all are unlocked now, nice. COVID is like so different for so many people. For me, it was like overnight fever into like the most ridiculous by far muscle pains I've ever had in my life, into like just overall inflammation, and then like one day it was chest. Overall, it was mostly just like muscle soreness. And then I just tested for so long. I just tested positive for so long. so long. It was crazy because like I basically just like spent the week just like sitting at my computer playing Hitman. And then like all these muscles you like didn't even know you had were getting sore from like just routine usage. It was so crazy. Like my lower back makes sense. That's like always some sort of thing that gets in a little bit of pressure when you're sitting off as long. But like even like my quadriceps, like my abs, like muscles that just never you feel soreness from ever were achy just because of like even the most mild usages of them. I guess it's an interesting sort of like lesson on like what muscles actually get used on like a day-to-day basis that you don't realize. Perfect posture is hard to do. Everyone knows that. Okay, there we go. She's almost a wizard. Medium magic fire damage to all enemies 1 to 3 times. Okay, so this one is kind of like a... Oh, there's the gold beetle! We found it! So good. Okay, how many more of these do I need? I need 8 total. We're at 6. Nice. Alright, thanks for looking out for me. Got it. I just rifled through the supplements cabinet and found that I want to fight these birds again. These were huge amounts of XP. And Andrea has like ginger capsules that says supposed to relieve digestive upset. So maybe I didn't need to pop 2 ginger capsules. It might further touch up my tummy, but here we are. Maybe it's a bad idea, maybe it's a good idea. Only one way to know. Sugoi. Like I can feel it right now, like along here, the ginger going down my like diaphragm, my esophagus. Nice, attaboy. Ooh, one tap. Big crit. These are just like such free XP with how good my like team is per their recommendations for doing this. Oh my god, I love it. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team. Ginger porridge? That's like a savory porridge. Is that a rice porridge to you or an oat porridge? Okay, back the way I went. I'm intrigued in learning how to make kanji. I've only had kanji in like a couple of Chinese restaurants ever. Oh. Oh, that was close. He dodged back, but he was ready. It's a fast one. Do you make it like on a pot or a rice cooker? What do you do? Okay, so I'm going to use a tiny little archetype experience one to get her to level 20. Chose the wrong person. It's her. There it is. Mage 20. Love it. Increases strength and hit rate of syntheses. Nice. So good. Okay, so now Triangle, Hulkenberg. So for this, she needs Elemental Master at 15. So you can't get this to Assassin at 10. So we'll go here and get Elemental Master going. Oh my god, we're barely at our currency. An elite scholar, a sorcerer who binds the most powerful magics to their control to unveil the secrets of the elements themselves. Sure, let's do it. A little saucepan. I use the one I usually cook my noodles in. Rice porridge with chicken broth, onions, safflowers, and ginger. What's safflowers? I don't know what that is. It looks like a witch. It looks like a plague doctor from Darkest Dungeon. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that possesses the natural logic of the world, to pursue in our soul, the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the Elemental Master. Impressive. The essence of the strongest magic is alive and well within me. Magic is the power of miracles, and I too shall conjure them alongside my allies. Nice. Switch that over. And then I can't really change too many of her things because we're so poor right now. All she has is fire. What does she get later? She has Blizzard at level 2, which is mostly the one I need. Okay, let's see what I get. Should I get a Blizzard spell just for now? I can't do this. Hit rate. Magic skill attack. This is a good one for the boss fights. I literally can't afford it right now though. What is she weak to? Pierce. And oh, she's immunity to every element. It's so good. This is good, but I can't afford them. I'm just gonna hold off. So is it like the flowers of the saffron as opposed to like, I'm not sure what the threads of saffron are. I guess I'll take a basic Blizzard spell. I haven't been using them. Let's keep it like this for now. I've been meaning to ask you something, sort of related to two things. One, the amount of video editing you've been doing lately, and two, me sort of like wondering what things to focus on in the future. And I'm very cognizant of the fact that you have like a lot on your plate currently. Talisman of the Femme, nice. But I was curious if you were interested in doing like a new channel with like more long form reviews where I would try to do like scripts and like voices like that, and you would do like the editing on it to see if we could, which way do I go? See, do you do the editing on it to do more like sort of long form reviews or something like that? To see if that sort of like coincided with some of the stuff you've been interested in doing lately. And not do it like on this, not do it on the same channel, but like do something new. I started thinking about it because about a year ago, I was listening to a guy named, the guy who's like the head of Skill Up. He was on the Drop Frames podcast, and Skill Up is basically like weekly news and reviews, and like he gets like, people pay him to play new games before they come out, and then he basically he plays them like sort of with advanced copies. And I was trying to think of the ways to start getting into doing advanced copies, and that sort of struck me as a possibility. Part of it also is him being like, I got 75,000 subscribers in my first year. I was like, well, that's pretty good. We can talk about it more in the future if it's something that like kind of fascinates you. It depends on what you want to do editing wise, and whether that like aligns with some of the ways that you'd like to do stuff. And just, yeah, like new channel. We can talk about it later, but I wanted to at least float the idea because it's something I've been thinking about for the last like couple of weeks. At least plant the seed to see if it's something you're interested in.
大丈夫そうだ。
捉えた。ひょっ。いい戦い方だ。
Okay, so we got to all these. Oh, there's one more secret route. Nice. Okay, there's 2 of them this time. Do I have AoE fire here? He does here. Okay, let's do this. Pew, 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 pew. This double ginger capsule may have been a large mistake. Do I greed this? I don't, because that guy might wake up. Yeah, I have more thoughts on it in terms of like why I'd want to do it or why I think it's a good idea, but it can wait for another day. He's the one who's using the most mana, so I'm going to pass this up here. There we go. If you're interested in giving games reviews for their release, establishing a portfolio of written game reviews on Steam, forums, or even Reddit can help. It's true. Like playing and doing full reviews and scripts plus editing is like pretty time consuming. It becomes the one thing you do. So have I been here before? I have. Okay, so let's go to the main platform now. Oh, that was close. Touring sandals. Alright, what do you got here, bud? Yeah. Essentially. Like, I would probably just like get raw footage from playing and then just have like a huge bulk of it, and then you just like use what raw footage you can to be like sort of like the standard, I guess, anywhere in the 15 to 30 minute range of essays. And just try to like stay away from like culture war stuff or like weigh in too much on like drama and stuff like that. But like it would be, I think, sort of ideal for sustainability to start being able to like not being like a this is amazing, I'm so excited about this. By the way, this is sponsored by blah blah blah. But to find a way to think of ways to try to make it sustainable, or ways that like would be the most rewarding, and just trying to be as like even-handed like a voice for like a community, or like use kind of critical thinking as possible. I think that's like in many ways probably one of the best choices for like a way to move forward. So this guy is weak to, we know this guy's weak to fire. So this is a, we have a, these are all AoE fire spells. That's good. He's weak to pierce and fire, okay. My best move here is this one. Still not enough to kill this guy, he's really tanky. It's a hard spell. Nice block. Thank you for that. Oof. Alright, that's fine. Am I full man? I might as well do this. This is an interesting one for him. The Savior is not really the play here, I think. Go. What's the cheapest thing I can do for her? Probably this one. The things I enjoy the most, I don't watch that many reviews, honestly, because I mostly want to experience things. For me, like the most interesting things that I've been watching lately are like long form breakdowns of like whole game series or like whole genres and stuff. Those are like hugely time intensive. And like, I think a lot of them are already kind of covered. Oh, that guy hit me, no way. Can you get some misses here? I feel like you should be able to escape from this battle. Except that was bad. Okay, that's fine. But I'm just not sure I would start doing that myself on the same channel. I think I would more so, I guess, keep this the way it is, because it feels like limited growth for VODs. I feel like it's like sort of like, unless this is like a large change, like the sort of sub model from what I'm doing is pretty limited. And I actually care more about like the reviews. Wild Salvo. Then like, I think a lot about the reviews I'm doing, and I'm probably gonna start opening them up to like other, basically all media I take in, and still just kind of do like the casual like ones on my phone for now. But that doesn't mean that I can't like do other stuff as well. So I kind of wonder whether it'd be a new channel thing. And I think like, I don't know, it's a possibility. It depends what you're interested in. Our interests sort of align in this function, on this feature. So where do I go here? I think I go here. The rest of these clearly go to other parts of the map. This one seems to go up. I wonder whether I'm going to change over to using this guy. It's not really that useful. But this is actually, I think this is actually better for this zone. Savior's like really useless here, I think. Oh, I got some spells. Okay, so I'm gonna do a run around this whole area while I can. I think so too, yeah. Whoa. Also, this gives my fighting to be easier too. So I mostly just need his mana to restore. That's good. See if I can one-tap everyone here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna greed here. Is he awake? Nice, okay, there we go, got it. Get him! Shoot him! Uh-oh. Go for it! Oh! Hey, we got him. Whoa, just with the burn damage. 125 plus 37, so the burn damage is what percentage of that? 25 would be 1/5. So it's, but 25% would be 37 times 4 is what? Yeah, that's about right. So it's actually 25% damage. Cool. Okay, let's take a little run around here. Fight all these dudes. Get all the XP we love. That's so free. Yeah, we can talk about it further, but like I'm just trying to think, like, as I said. Oh, nice hit. Like the manner of collaboration would be like essentially whatever we think is right. Maybe just like keep to our own field. Just like script and voiceovers versus like just like whatever you want to do for editing, or whatever like sort of method you want. I think it's a good shared passion. Without making everything be into like, oh, you have to transfer everything that's a passion to like something public. It's fun to think of the ways that things could be like serendipitous in terms of who you meet and who you get along with. Those guys are interesting. You cannot stun them. You can only like basically take their health bars down. I'm just kind of wandering around like looking for blue dots at this point basically. Looking for guys to fight. Oh, these guys are killable now? No, no. What? That was crazy. Alright, these guys are not that bad. What are these guys weak to? Only Pierce. So just pass by to him again. Let him do it. Will he kill him with this? No way, right? Yeah, close enough. Alright, that was pretty painless for getting ambushed. There's another birdie here, nice. Oh my god, he's so good, man. I gotta restore his mana now. Time for a dumpling. Okay, I gotta redo my teleport thing. I had an interesting like IT problem lately that I finally found a solution to, essentially. Like this game specifically, I would look at my like OBS stats and I'd look at the OBS feed on my streaming PC, my older PC, and would see that it was really kind of skipping, especially like when I was running like this in game or going through a town. And the hamster was very strong. He also like, if you get the advantage in battle by hitting things like this, your guy does a bunch of damage at the beginning of the turn. But if he does it, he does like basically twice as much as anyone else. So I'm not actually sure how to control for it, that he's always the one who does it. I'm not sure where. Anyway, so when I looked at the feed on my streaming PC, it would be really skipping during like more intensive sequences, and I couldn't figure out why it was and why it was just happening for this game. Just figuring like something about the game. I tried to put down like the graphic settings from ultra to medium, stuff like that. But ultimately after doing like a little bit of sniffing around about it, I just pressed Control Alt Delete and looked at performance, and while recording and streaming on the same PC,
思ったよりやるな。
it was like 90 to 95% GPU usage.
捉えた。思ったよりやるな。
オーロード。やれやれ。先に頼む。この力で落ち着こう。準備万端だ。
So I turned over, I have OBS open on both computers and then use that plugin to have them communicate. And so now I just do the recording on the gaming PC, which seems to have no visible like effects or changes on anything. And then just the streaming is on this one. Because essentially this is like a brand new game. And so it's like pretty graphically intensive. So my 2019 computer with a 2060 and a 3600X is just not really quite up to it.
倒しきれんか。
そこか。
So that was good. Had to like do a little OBS stuff. The OBS Reddit, actually, like you can use the help tool in the OBS itself to analyze a log, or if you just go on the Discord, it'll like automatically like bring up the, what's it called? It'll automatically bring up the like analyze tool, and you can analyze through that. It was basically just like figured out what my like GPU usage was. And people are like, just change your encoder to be the fastest encoder, which I already basically do. So basically what it was, the best call was to basically just to offload that process. I do think I'll probably try to get my streaming PC sort of like, I might sex it up a little bit. Like see, maybe get like a used like 3 series card or something like that. Figure out something to kind of update it a little bit so it lasts for the long run. I also wonder whether I can now change the graphics back up to full on this without a problem. See how this goes. So yeah, before I was starting to get like, over the course of a stream, it'd be fine for a while as long as I was in the right encoder, but I kept trying to change the encoder. But then eventually, it would start to slow down past like 5-6 hours in like busy areas. So I don't know. I always really like those moments. I really don't love all like the like finicky like technical stuff with streaming, but whenever I really like have to put some time into it, I get it. I just wish I had a more like fundamental understanding of it. Which that's what's interesting is that my 2060 card. I miss this guy. A 2060 card, every single day when I open OBS, it brings it back to H.264, and I have to manually change it to HEVC. Every day. I don't know why that is. But HEVC works well, and 264 is where the problems are. I'm not sure why it does that. Probably something to do with my NVIDIA app. Even though I turned off optimization, it still seems to do it. I'm not sure why.
どうするか。任せた。恥ずかしくない。協力しよう。これ以上が前へ連携しよう。よし、行け。
See how strong this is.
全力で行くよ。
This is a really cool animation. One of my favorite ones. Okay, I guess. He's got 4 turns. It's so crazy. Thank you.
合わせてくれ。精霊の力を。炎の力よ。
This has been a funny dungeon. I have all these like magic users and just ended up being like literally like Heizme, who's the first guy who used turns, is chewing through his mana like a diesel tank, and no one else is doing anything.
それや。直撃のはず。大丈夫。ソウルハッカー。ちょっと待った。
攻撃が弱点だね。一気に決め
行くぞ。
たい。
突きやれろ。まだ耐える。相手をよく見る。我が正義にかけて。
Yeah, I'll check that. I just installed the NVIDIA app, which is like their replacement for like the GeForce experience.
していきましょう。
悪くない手応えだ。
Okay, so Juna is almost at her full stats. Okay, so this is the one that takes me back. This surely is the one that's progress. Let's see it. Any secrets in here? Another tooth? Nice. What you doing this deep in? What are people doing here? What's that supposed to mean? We came to defeat a monster with a bounty on. Would you know anything about it? It's mean. It's got us all chattering, but it doesn't like ice. Can you use magic? Ah, so ice affinity attacks will work well. Thanks, Toothy. I think that's just what we needed. Get good and prepared, okay? If you lose, not even the dentist can save you. Ain't that just life? All these tooth jokes are my favorite. Okay, we're going to the right this time. They probably connect to each other. These are the same guys, right? One cool thing in dungeons is the warm-ups. Here's what I'm going to do differently. I'm going to R1 and then buff attack. And do this, and then we still have the time for the synthesis ability. It's unfortunate that guy woke up. I'm gonna restart battle. Okay, rest those eyes. I'll be here. Okay, attack Rose. Palace's turn. Full nuke. Do we got? No. Single target flame arrow. Recover from stun, you bitch. I just want to get lucky and get the full unscathed triumph, but I don't know. Sometimes you redo the same battle enough times that you actually lose the efficiency because you could just have just done more battles in that time. Strange balance. Oh, I actually stole some from these guys. I forgot to check what it was. Touring sandals. Elemental Master. Okay, now we can get it. So now I gotta hope this kills him. I'm not sure it will. Unlucky. Oh well, it's fine. This is such a strong spell. Never mind, the single target one is. This is probably gonna blast him. Oh, never mind. I wonder why this is so weak. Oops. Oh no, that was a really sloppy move. Jesus Christ, I made a hash of this one. When I'm really irritated this game, that point there where they go to every party member to show you that they've all lost their their buffs have expired, that feels really time consuming. Oh, that was a mistake. So now I'm not gonna have a chance to kill him. I could have done before. Oh, here's hoping for a crit. Oh, whatever. This guy's. I just need to do a little bit more damage there. I just need a single target attack from Shinji. It would have been fine. Can't win them all. Oh, Thomas, you did it again. You fucking moron. It's literally the exact same thing again. Okay, 5th time's the charm. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. We're totally in control of our faculties. We're intelligent. I just don't want to use the, hit every person on the board people. It's just so magically wasteful. I think she's actually doing more damage than him.
の身に宿れ。先に頼む。
Should be fine. Good damage. So is she doing more with this single target? Yeah, she does 7 though. Crazy. Okay, so this one is 30 for him. This is 14 for 2 people. Okay. Wow. I actually have been kind of underestimating how much damage I can do now that he's a Magic Seeker again. Or a Soul Hacker. Now we got the juice. So, great. It's crazy how Stroll and Hulkenberg have been totally synergized in levels literally the entire game. Love that. Okay, so these are not here yet. These guys think they're clever. Okay, so where did we come from? This is always the best chamber in the house, unless there's a super fight. This was a gold chest, heavenly raiment, all stats for everybody. That's so insane. Holy shit. Okay, let's pick up this one and then let's do a little re-equipment. Rakshashi's fan. Okay. Let's get this fire. Okay, so that should be him. Touring sandals. So these are what they are, it's plus agility. It's pretty bad. Okay, it's fine. Good for him. I don't really care about agility that much. Alright, cool. We got a new amazing piece of gear, I like that. And so where did we come from? Was it the right side or the left side? Doesn't even matter. We just gotta go up. Just to be clear, there's no other secret passageways around here. There's no way, right? Yeah, it's all the same. Okay, I gotta give some mana to her again. Yeah, so here's the boss. So I'll do a little mana buff to her first. Item. We are doing a lot better in having more restorative items and like consumables now. I feel like with the weather being worse and worse, my cat used to usually go out for an hour or two in the morning and then like 3-4 hours in the evening. But now with the weather being worse, I feel like she's so like understimulated. I feel bad. Okay, so is there any levels we're about to get? Soul Hacker is almost a 16. Okay, I'm gonna buff the Soul Hacker up. No, I'm not going to. It doesn't matter. I need to save my AEXP items for those shortcuts I need to do to keep going forward. Look at this big fella. Okay, so what I have to do, so this is a bounty, eh? I guess it's kind of like a Boyd. Hell of a lot more intimidating, though. The anxiety of the locals was justified, it seems. If this creature appeared in the skies over any city, it would cause quite a panic, no? This one seems to be the most temperamental state, which bodes ill for us. All too true, love. Now let's get your heads on straight and get on with it, shall we? I mean, still just a Boyd at the end of the day. I bet we could eat good for a while off this one. Indeed, but let's stay focused on until it's dead, or we'll be the meal. One thing this game does very well in terms of rehashing old models and doing like the same boss fights in the same dungeons is a lot of dialogue to make it to such a point that it's feels like a new experience. Okay, let's spam restart till we get an item. Medic Greaves. Okay, cool. Didn't take long. So, things I need to do are move all allies to the back row and increase the defense by 2 ranks by 3. This guy will periodically one-tap anyone who doesn't have a defense buff. He's weak to ice. Crit rate's weirdless, so what I'm going to do is give her more of an attack buff. Because I think she's going to town here. 900, not bad. We have some other things we can do too. It's doable. Especially with no debuff on that, it's fine. What do you got? You have a single target ice move. It's so good.
やろう
冷め。見ているはずだが。
736, not bad. And he's got extreme ice damage to one enemy. Let's test this one too.
頼んだよ
But she's the one who got buffed, so it's kind of a mistake.
氷の力だバカな直撃のはず
So the weakest one's High's Maze.
絡めてなどに
Attack and defense fell short. What's that? Fire move? We got a block though. Okay, this is fine. I gotta heal my team. So it's hard to figure out what move is the best combo here. This is fine. This boss looks like it's gonna be a piece of cake.
すまない上級仲間と共になすべきことのために氷の力よ
ついたはずなのに。
どこへ逃げてもドライブだ。もっとこれが
So I'm gonna skip this to make sure we get the buffs on us. I need the defense buff. This is
備えは
fine.
頼りにしてる感謝するじ先よろしく我が正義にかけて手ないだと
手に命中したはずよ。
Okay, so that was the third turn, right? Or the second turn? We should be safe this time, but let's keep the defense buffed up.
奥義。
Is there anything else more utility based you can do here? Not really.
血が見せてやる
Let's hit him with Cold Dragora.
力を合わせて
Soul Hackers with the most.
この力なら
An Ice Wolf offensive?
合わな悪は正す
I think you just keep buffing people.
こいつだ
I really like the Commander. When the Commander is good, it feels like incredible. Sometimes this feels like a little confusing to navigate, but this has been a really good party for it. Ultimately, a lot of the parties feel really, really nice lately. A lot of the frustrations I would have earlier in the game would be like, how are these guys supposed to work together? I had so little understanding.
任せたよ
That's really weak.
手加減はなしだ備えは頼りにしてる助かった
And it's clever because he's got the thing to lower people's defense, so you kind of catch you
氷
surprised
の力よ
in terms of who
手応えはあったはず
he can target with his move. His spells are so bad. What is this?
これで
They're doing like 50 per person. What made this happen?
力を合わせ
Get some extra turns,
貴
it's
族
always
として覚
nice.
悟はいいか
Okay, defense, we don't need, but we can buff offense.
こいつだ
And another really cool thing about this entirely backline party that's specific to this
力を
dungeon
貸していや
is that lets me use the commander's buff
行くぞ
to have just every single person have increased magic damage in the back row. It's just like incredible synergy in this party.
任せたよ
ダメなのか
I'm not gonna get through all this mana. This guy's too easy.
この技は
Boink. 67,
悪は
nice.
正す
Okay, buff defense again.
備えは必要だ
It's all good enough.
落ち着いていこう
Really need to heal.
違うな
It's better if I just pass my turn so that she can get a single target ice spell here, and then we can do another one of the gunner ones.
この力を
手応えあったが
And this is so free. Holy shit. Hey, buddy, what's going on? This guy's weak to ice, and also, like, he will one-shot you on certain turns if you don't have a defensive buff. So they recommended Commander and Gunner, and so I figured I'd also do the Wizard as well, because I need Hulkenberg to get some Wizard levels. And this is, like, one of, like, the best synergized parties I've had in, like, a really long time. Especially because all four of them are back row characters in this particular instance, and if they're all in the back row, the commander buffs everyone's magic skill attack by 10%. And just the way that we have all these like synthesis abilities to do like specifically the magic elemental damage I need to do is really, really satisfying. Also because Also because this is like the weather event, like the bad weather event. So even though we're not getting the half turns, we're just doing so much damage to these guys. It's been incredible. This has been so satisfying. Boink. And finish them up with the classic. This third tier of the gunner, like the dragoon, has been pretty convenient to get into just specifically for this dungeon, because it seems to be essentially all elemental damage. The first level of gunner is like status, and the second level of gunner is like just raw pierce damage basically. And then the third one has been all elemental damage, which has been perfect for this dungeon where everyone has a fire or an ice weakness. Look at this. Insane. Insane, man. So good. Wow. All these are ice. All these things are like incredible. And then at level 20, the Dragoon has immunity to a lot of the ailments. Really good. Yeah, they have a really broad amount of strategies. When it works out well, it's so satisfying. Now I really believe I was alive for hundreds of years, because you gotta be real old to get that stubborn. Well, at least it can't do any more harm. Well then, let's take the Cockatrice Christ and head back. If we show them this, surely the fields will be allayed. I wanted to do at least one of these, like, final dungeons with weather, with the bad weather, and I figured this one would be easier than the Trials of the Dragon. I don't want to do it for the Trials of the Dragon. No, not this time. I know that look. Please tell me you're not thinking of taking the thing's meat back with us, right? It was Basilia who suggested we make a meal of it. I bet we could eat good, he said. I remember quite clearly. I assure you. Yeah, about that. Looking at it now, I can tell that meat is tougher than shoe leather. It was alive for centuries, right? Well, it shows. You wear it on your jaw chewing on that. So even with Basilio's exemplary cooking techniques, there's still some ingredients that are best discarded. Huh. Come on, eat the big chicken. Come on, coward. Come now, that reaction's a bit much, don't you think? Eat the big chicken. Do it. She looks so sad. She's like moping. It's like when you tell a dog you can't have it. I want to explore more. I want some mark speed. Let's do one more run through this place. Why does Juna have some damage taken out of her when I haven't used her? It must just be the level up. Alright, let's run around and get some more XP. This area has very little. I'll have to go back to the main area. Have you done any Trials of the Dragon? No, I'm saving them for last. They're the highest rank difficulty. So now this is done, I have the Apostles of the Apocalypse to do, which is where the guy who's weak to merchant stuff. And then after that, I'll do those three. And I'm on a good pace to have all my followers to full and have those Trials of the Dragon done. And then I'll just spend the rest of the time on Coliseum stuff. I have 3 weeks left. And most of my stuff's in good pace. I'm on good pace. Oh god. That was close. Yeah, I'm doing the I'm doing all those like requests by order of difficulty, so I'll do those last. But I'm pretty much ready for them. Okay, so we should be able to toast this guy. I don't think I can do this here. Maybe this will kill him. Oh, it did. Nice. That did a lot more damage. I should have been doing that instead of the flame. Wow. Good to know. It's because I have more strength than magic on Heisme. There we go. Nice. Okay, her Persona Master's at full now. That's a big deal. Okay, I'm going to keep her on that because she's about to get another one of the life letters. So for this, I need Persona Master and something, which is almost assuredly going to be Faker, because you need a Faker for this. So I'm going to move her over. Once she gets one more level of these Leaves of Light, I'm going to move this over to Faker. And once I get that to full, I'll have to just wait. We're basically just waiting for Alonso at that point.
捉えたせいやっキャッチ
注意してください。
Okay, so back down we go. We're getting pretty low on mana. We'll see. Maybe I'll use another dumpling to get me through this. I'd like to get a little more XP here.
敵がいるなこのまま落ちる
Oh, that was close. My teammate held me out there. Oh, we got Mortal Strike. That makes this easier. So who's low on mana? Just the Warlord and the Elemental Master. Okay, so hit him with this. Actually, I'm gonna pause again. I guess I'll keep doing this. This might be excessive.
こいつ頼りにしてる感謝するこの局面ならこれが我が剣
And then this did a ton of damage there.
協力する
So this should toast him. It's really comparable mana too. I didn't think that'd be so good, but yeah, it's because he has plus strength more than he has the other stuff. Okay, so much XP. Okay, now I can change over Juna. We got 4 rank up there. Incredible progress. That a girl. Let's move this over. Juna moves over to Faker. So she'll need that to be ready for Alonso. Alonso's been held up by what's it called? Alonso's been held up by Courage, I think. I think he's the last person who needs, like, I only have 1 Royal Virtue that's not maxed out. I guess it's time to use the dumpling. Warlord's pretty low on mana. Oh, this guy. I should have moved over to Savior. I'm not sure I have enough light damage to kill this guy.
合わせてくれお前の先に頼む
やるぞ手加減はなしだ備えは必要だすまぬソウルハッカ
Do you have light damage? He doesn't.
ー落ち着き力を貸して
I don't. Shit. Might be able to get this guy.
これじゃ
No one else has any, right?
エレメンタルバスター
Too bad. Devil Summoner, Faker, Pugilist. Does the Devil Summoner have... Pugilist has light damage. Does the Devil Summoner? Oh, severe light damage to one enemy. Okay, let's start the battle over.
交代だな
行きます皆が勝利のために考え直します
Change Elemental Master for Pugilist. This should give me 2 things to take this guy out.
連携しようこれじゃない行くぞ落ち着こう先よろしく派手に行こうじゃねえか
This should be good.
力を合わせて
This is very, very rare that I like think to do these changes. Now that I have Rapid Swapper, it really helps. That is a half crystal instead of a full. Okay, now you use pause. My top 10 From Software bosses. Wow. It's really hard to say off the top of my head. I could do 2 per game. The obvious ones are like Ornstein and Smaug, or whatever his name is. Ornstein and Smaug is very good. I really like the spinning monk lady in Sekiro, the big, huge, fat lady. who spins around with the long pole arm, who eventually becomes like an insect as well. I thought for a gimmick fight, Divine Dragon was quite good in that game, even though it's still a gimmick fight, so I wouldn't really put it on it. I like Twin Princes in the Dark Souls 3 OST. I really thought the Divine Dancer, the Boreal Valley, was extremely beautiful and like one of the coolest character designs ever. Mesmer, as I said yesterday, Mesmer from Elden Ring DLC is incredible. I'm not sure how many more of the Elden Ring bosses I would necessarily put in, but probably a good bunch of them. It's hard to remember which ones were like really incredible. I really thought Mesmer like really stood out for me. Dark Souls 2, I don't really recall any of them being like particularly special. I thought that guy that everyone finds really, really hard in Dark Souls 3 in like that wintry church with the two swords who spins around a lot, the two swords with different colors. I thought that guy was really good. I forget his name. Bloodborne bosses I thought were generally pretty weak, like one of the weakest parts of the game, especially the beast bosses. I really dislike them. There's a dragon boss in one of the Dark Souls 2 DLCs that was pretty good. The one that's underground, like the ancient fucked up zombie dragon. That one was good. It was really frustrating, but it was a pretty epic encounter. Pontiff Sulivan, yeah. Pontiff Sulivan had like really beautiful kind of like spinning style. I actually found him easier than most people because I did like a heavy shield and sword playthrough. So he didn't really have as much like effect on me as most people. I can't think of any Bloodborne bosses I would really put in. Maria, I definitely would put in. Ludwig was the most difficulty I had in the entire game, by far, because I played the DLC. I played the DLC on New Game Plus because I missed the DLC when I played Bloodborne all the way through. So Ludwig like beat my ass harder than anyone to that point had ever beaten my ass before. Phase 2 Ludwig is like an incredible moment and extremely exciting. That boss was like the hardest boss in that game and the hardest boss in the FromSoft series until I got to Mesmer and Radon in the Elden Ring DLC, which were like unbelievable challenges. Radon was like 4 times more time than any boss has ever taken me in any game ever. Not even exaggerating. Bale was exceptional. Although with Bale and Elden Ring, I used Egon because my friend told me you should use if you're ever gonna use like a helper in one boss, do it for Egon. And Egon like dusts Bale because Bale gets staggered by Egon's arrows really well. So that made that fight easier than necessarily it should be. But I was playing Elden Ring DLC on like as hard a possible difficulty as I could, basically. Like no summons and no fragments. So I didn't mind having one fairly easy boss. Another boss that's quite good. Yeah, I played Radon pre-nerf. The nerf seems like it was pretty big. I also like the boss in the Elden Ring DLC who's like the lady with the scorpion base who does like the poison butterflies and flies through the air. That was actually a sick boss. I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah, so Dark Souls 3, I would say I really like Pontiff Sulivan. I like Divine Dancer of Boreal Valley. I like Twin Princes. I like who's the wolf boss in Dark Souls 1 with the wolf who is Artorias' sword or whatever. That's a good one. I like all the graveyards. I like all like the little marks on the ground that say like tears ahead. Okay, what am I doing? I need a light spell. So they should do it. Sif, yeah. Artorias I never actually fought. I actually totally missed the DLC in Dark Souls Remastered. I could have probably gone back at some point and done it, but I learned later on, like much later, that I'd actually totally missed the DLC. Which, if you ask me, is pretty easy to do. I think it's what's like behind like the waterfall in that one area. It's a crazy place to put a DLC. But I totally missed it. So I've never actually seen the Dark Souls 1 DLC.
最善合わせていくぞ。
He's getting really low on mana here.
よし、うまくいった。
Yeah, I was like a full Dark Souls, like I did like almost no research
頼むよ。
into Dark Souls 1. So like in terms of my strength was probably too high. I used like good weapons. I used Dragon's Tooth. I also used that Zweihander or something like that. That was just insane. But like I didn't like optimize like my level ups the way I did in the previous games. Normally when I play the Dark Souls games or FromSoft games, I don't follow like any guides or anything, but I do check to see what your like hard and soft caps are for certain stats, just so I know what numbers I'm going for. Like when I played Elden Ring, I had like a little sticky note on my like computer that was like, what are your like soft caps for like mind and intellect and like all those points that you're aiming for. In Elden Ring, the one thing I would have done differently in terms of my level ups is I focused mostly intelligence and mind and stamina, but I would have put more points into endurance, because more endurance gives you like the ability to wear more gear, which means I could have like had a little bit higher defense. And the other thing would have been eventually you have such a big mana pool that you basically are limited by your stamina more than your mana pool for like spamming spells like Meteor. So I would have kept my endurance up more. It was still probably like around 15 or 20 when everything else was like getting really high, like up in the 50s and 60s. So that's the only thing I would have done differently with like my intelligence build. What the fuck is going on here? And then I was like, after all those playthroughs, I have all these ideas for how I would do a New Game Plus in all of those games, or how I would do a second time. But I haven't really, I went through so many of them at once that I never really bothered doing it again. But for Elden Ring, I would do a New Game Plus, even though New Game Plus is apparently easier than just playing a new game. For Elden Ring, if I did New Game Plus, I would do like those new martial arts abilities you get in the DLC, and I do like a Faith Monk with like dragon skills. That looked really fun. There's so many incantations in that game. For Dark Souls 2, I got that like dark armor set with the amazing skulls. Is she the first? She's the second person level 60. Wow. So I would do the dark armor set with the twin blades. I really thought the twin blades were really cool. They weren't very good, but they have very, very high attack speed and were very effective overall. For Bloodborne, I would use Ludwig's Holy Greatsword, Moonlight Greatsword, because I should use it with like a sort of a strength build. After all that I took to get it, it took me so much time to get it. I would do it that way. But that also is something that scales with like whatever the magic stat is. Which one's awake? Only one of them, so kill that one. Yeah. Okay, we're almost out of gas here, so it'll be time to get out of here. Oh, we got one of those too. Nice. We got 2 of those bells now. Little uses of 2 of them. You don't want more than one person in your team getting HP regen per turn. I never find HP regen is like the thing that I need to like change how I'm fighting. That guy's getting killed in 3 hits now, which doesn't actually kill him. I went the wrong way. I should stop for lunch soon. It's 2 o'clock. Once I get done this dungeon, I'll go make some minestrone. I feel like my mouth is dry from talking so much. Finally, these guys are one-tap rule.
やるじゃないか。
Oh god! Okay, nice.
その調子よ。
That's good XP there. We played DS1 2 times, DS2 1 time, DS3 three times, BB 1 time, Sekiro 4 times, and Elden Ring I don't remember. I only played BB 1 time because I have to borrow my friend PS5 to play it, and DS2, yeah, it's fair. I was telling you before how, oh god. Oh, I can't believe I didn't. It's really annoying when you're stuck in an animation and can't roll. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna run and do this again. Unnecessary. When I was saying before that, like, those are the games that I like the most, Bloodborne and Sekiro, a good argument, a good, like, example of how much more I enjoyed them is they're the only two that I, like, instantly ran back immediately upon finishing. Sekiro, because I really like the way Sekiro had, like, combat arts and stuff that when you got level up, it wasn't just skills, it was, like, actual new abilities to use and new passives. I really enjoyed the level system in that game. And Bloodborne, I felt like, again, like I was also just like finally starting to get my build. So it's a bit different. He's so much mana. But yeah, none of them I really actually, besides Sekiro and Bloodborne, none of them I actually ran back. Maybe I would at some point, but the longer it goes, the more I'd probably just like end up playing a new game save. Like if you play Elden Ring again, Elden Ring was like, main campaign was like 150 plus hours for me, and then like 200 plus total with the DLC. I think if so that means like, it's gonna be like easily a year or two till I play it again. Minimum, probably longer. So I think at that point, knowing myself, I would probably just start a new game. We're running out of gas here. Wow, that's so effective. Yeah. And to me, the boss fights in Sekiro are so different from each other. Like, the boss fights in Sekiro are so different from each other. Like, compare that first boss that gives you, like, the first main boss is, oh shit. Soul Hacker 19, that's huge. So I guess I'll try to get Soul Hacker 20 and then I'll get it here. Compare the first boss in Elden Ring, in Sekiro, where you use like the guy who's on horseback with the big pole arm. Like, compare him to like the gorilla boss or anything like that. They're so different. Compared to like, I don't know, so many of them. Or like what the final boss is like, compared to like the pillar, like the demon of hatred, whatever he's called. Think how different that is. A lot of people actually criticize that boss for being too much like a normal Dark Souls boss compared to other ones, because it's basically like, it's almost like doesn't matter what his like poison stamina is like. At that boss, honestly, I just like, For that boss, honestly, I just used the finger whistle. It was like right near the end of my playthrough. I was so sick of the game. She doesn't have enough mana to do this. It's time to get out of here soon. Ishin is still my favorite final boss of all time in terms of mechanics. I agree with that. Especially because of like basically everything you learned the entire game you have to do perfectly. And I found both ape fights kind of annoying, but the second ape fight, the first ape fight, I had trouble figuring it out because like it was so different than the other ones. Like you weren't going for like the same kind of like blocks and stuff like that you were previously. That boss took me a while to figure out, so I was kind of like cranky when I was doing it because I just didn't get what I was supposed to do. And then the second one, the second ape fight with the double ape is very difficult. The key to it is mortal, whatever the combat art is that you get from once you finally get the mortal sword. The mortal whatever combat art just completely dusts those guys so hard, it's unbelievable. It gives you a huge advantage in that fight. It's unreal how much damage it does to him. It's crazy. Alright, I'm out of here. Mortal Draw does so much damage to the gorillas. It's crazy. That's like the easiest way to get through that fight is like kind of try to rush down one, and then you still will have to fight two. But even ignoring the second ape, you can generally take out the first one so quickly. And there's something about Mortal Draw to those apes. It's crazy how much damage it is. It like completely dusts that dude. It's unreal. Okay, nice. So let me go back to town and then it's time for lunch. Mortal Draw I didn't use for much of the game. There's other things I tried to use. I basically tried to use a lot of like the kind of ninja style ones. But it's cool how much... We got a bounty to collect, yes? The reward for defeating that beast are the ruins upon that rock. It's clear now why the people of this area sought to much destruction for so long. It was a most formidable adversary. No, it wasn't. Or maybe it was just kept running away to that place where most people couldn't follow it. Cunning little bugger, I'll give it that. Shinji, we should go report in about it, right? In the 18 days we got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't be very well be taking down Louis' stronghold if we can't regain their support. If we were to challenge Louis, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our powers there. Well, I for one am beat. I just want to scarf this down and get me some beauty sleep. Is that the only bad thing about Sekiro? I think that it was, as I said, I agree with you, that was by far my favorite. If we do this and if I had to think of, I'm trying to think, it's been like a while. It's been at least 6 months since I played Sekiro. But I do think that there was, I think a lack of options for your money once you got to the later parts of the game, and just the sheer amount of items and consumables you got in terms of things to throw and all those things. Sure, they kind of enhance the amount of ways to play, but they give you way too many of them. I think the amount of prosthetics and the fact that like you have all of them coexisting, like 5 or 6 different versions of each one, that to me feels like clutter. I thought those were like minor gripes, and you could say that they give you different playstyles, but I thought those were sort of overkill. Those were like my only really minor criticisms of the game I found, generally speaking.
どうする？
Otherwise, it was like by far my favorite. It was so fun to play. That's like so up my alley. There was a game I played on like old school PlayStation called Tenchu, which actually is related to From Software. And in some ways, when they were making Sekiro, they were sort of thinking about making another Tenchu sequel. And then eventually it sort of changed to what it was. Not that I'm complaining, it was amazing. But to me, who have played Tenchu when I was like a kid, would like rent it from the store, then I was like, wow, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Like so up that alley aesthetically. Okay, so this afternoon, hopefully we can continue to do a bunch of this. I think this is going to take me 2 more days to at least even get through all this stuff. It depends how long these Trials of the Dragon can do. I don't think I can do 3 Trials of the Dragon and then whatever else to do in the afternoon shift, considering it's already 2, but we'll see how it goes.